For decades, the story of Khan Noonien Singh has stood as one of the most compelling arcs in the entire Star Trek universe. From his unforgettable debut in Star Trek, the original series, to his legendary return in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, the genetically engineered superhuman has remained one of the franchise's most iconic villains. Now, decades after his story first captivated audiences, producers have officially confirmed that Star Trek Khan is considered canon within the broader Star Trek timeline. This confirmation settles years of debate among fans who questioned whether newer expansions of the franchise would acknowledge the extended storylines connected to Khan. With the official word from producers, Khan's legacy is not just preserved, it is now firmly embedded within the evolving continuity of Star Trek. The legacy of Khan. Khan first appeared in the classic original series episode Space Seed, portrayed memorably by Ricardo Montalban. The episode introduced viewers to a charismatic yet dangerous tyrant from Earth's past, a product of the eugenics wars, in which genetically enhanced humans attempted to conquer the planet. Even among Star Trek's many memorable antagonists, Khan stood out. Unlike many villains, he possessed intelligence, charm, and a complex sense of honor. His rivalry with James T. Kirk would eventually become one of the most famous hero-villain dynamics in science fiction. When Khan returned in The Wrath of Khan, the result was widely considered one of the greatest science fiction films ever made. The movie expanded on his thirst for revenge against Kirk, while also exploring themes of aging, loss, and obsession. The film's emotional climax, including the sacrifice of Spock, cemented Khan's place in pop culture history. A story expanded beyond the screen. In recent years, the Star Trek universe has expanded through novels, audio dramas, and new television series. Among these projects was Star Trek Khan, which explored Khan's life during the decades between Space Seed and The Wrath of Khan. The series starred Naveen Andrews as Khan and delved into the character's exile on the planet Ceti Alpha V. It explored how the once powerful leader struggled to maintain control of his followers while dealing with the harsh environment of the planet. While fans embraced the project, there was lingering uncertainty about whether the story would be recognized as official Star Trek continuity. Unlike films or television series, podcasts and expanded media sometimes exist in a gray area of canon. That uncertainty has now been resolved. Producers make it official. Star Trek producers have confirmed that Star Trek Khan is part of the official Star Trek canon. This announcement means the events depicted in the audio drama are considered part of the same timeline as the films and television shows. For fans, this confirmation is significant. It enriches the gap between Khan's two most famous appearances and adds emotional depth to his motivations in The Wrath of Khan. The struggles depicted in the series help explain how the proud and brilliant Khan became the desperate, revenge-driven antagonist audiences saw in the 1982 film. Why this matters for Star Trek's future. Canon has always been a sensitive topic within the Star Trek community. The franchise spans nearly 60 years, multiple timelines, and dozens of creative teams. Deciding what counts in that continuity can shape how fans interpret characters and historical events. By confirming Star Trek Khan as canon, the producers signal a willingness to integrate storytelling across multiple media formats. Podcasts, novels, and other expanded stories could increasingly become part of the official narrative. For a character like Khan, whose story was already legendary, this move adds even more layers to his mythology. It reinforces the idea that Star Trek's universe is still